My beloved, you often ask how to live a life filled with my blessings, a question I hear even in your silence. It echoes from the longing within, beyond your achievements, from a quiet dissatisfaction that lingers even after your triumphs. You look around and wonder if this is all there is. I see it in your weary eyes, the tension in your shoulders, the hurried pace of your days. And with the same enduring love, I say again, I want to bless you. Will you let me? This isn't a transaction, not about earning my favor through perfect behavior or unwavering faith. You cannot achieve my blessings through effort alone, they aren't payment for religious devotion. Instead, they are invitations, open doors to a life of trust, presence, and transformation. My blessings aren't random rewards for the few who impress me, but the natural result of walking with me. I bless those who remain close, not because of their perfection, but because of their willingness to follow my lead. You often equate blessing with material wealth or favorable circumstances, and while I can certainly provide those, loving to give good gifts to my children, my deepest blessings extend far beyond the tangible. They settle within your heart, reshape your mind, and restore your soul, a peace that silences fear, a joy that arises even in sorrow, a strength that steadies you in weakness. These aren't dependent on your situation, but on your relationship with me. They flow not from what you possess, but from who I am within you. That's why I continually call you closer, not to burden you with more spiritual tasks, but to invite you into something greater. I desire your heart, not your checklist, your trust in who I am, not just in what I can do. When you seek me for myself, for the relationship, rather than for specific outcomes or answers, you align yourself with the life I designed for you, a life defined not by striving, but by surrender, not by control, but by communion. If you desire to live in blessing, begin by walking with me in the morning, before the world's distractions take hold. Let my voice be the first you hear. Invite me into your day, not as an afterthought, but as your foundation. Speak to me honestly, sharing not just polished prayers, but your true thoughts, your raw questions, your unspoken fears. I already know them. I seek your presence, not perfect words. When you come to me, you will always find grace. As you walk with me, learn to recognize my ongoing work in your life. Gratitude isn't mere politeness, it's spiritual insight, opening your eyes to my activity. When you offer thanks, even amidst hardship, you shift your focus from what's lacking to what is present. And in recognizing what is present, you'll see that I have never ceased to bless you, the breath in your lungs, the love of those around you, the strength that carried you through yesterday. These are not coincidences, but evidence of my nearness. But I long to take you deeper, to bless not only your days, but also your decisions. Invite me into them. Ask me what to pursue, when to wait, whom to trust. I am not distant or silent. I speak through peace, through gentle nudges, through my word, through wisdom that calms your anxieties and guides your steps. Discernment is a gift I freely give to those who ask. You don't have to navigate life by guessing, you have me. As your trust grows, my love will stretch you. Blessing is not meant to be kept, it's meant to be shared. Give freely, not just your money, but your time, your encouragement, your story. When you pour out what I've given you, you create space for more. This isn't subtraction, but multiplication. The more you give, the more your life becomes a flowing river, not a stagnant reservoir, and my blessings overflow into rivers. Embrace the joy of contentment, not a passive acceptance of less, but an active appreciation for the beauty in what you already possess. Contentment doesn't stifle your dreams, It safeguards your heart as they unfold, protecting you from bitterness, envy, and anxiety. When you trust my timing, you can rest, breathe, and live with open hands, knowing that what is meant for you will not pass you by. This is the beginning of a blessed life, not one free from pain, but one anchored in my presence. And that presence transforms everything, burdens into trust, routine into worship, fear into confidence. When you walk with me, you begin to discern the difference between fleeting comfort and true calling, between temporary pleasure and lasting joy. You start living for what truly matters and notice blessings where others see nothing. So, I ask you again, will you allow me to bless you? Will you create space in your busy mind and crowded schedule to hear my voice? Will you open your heart to a deeper walk, one that may require surrender but promises abundance, not always in the way you expect, but always in the way you truly need? I'm not asking for perfection, but for your presence. I'm not seeking what you can do, I'm offering you who I am. Release the image of me as distant, demanding, or uninterested. I am near, I am for you, I am good, and I am ready to bless you, not someday, not when you finally get everything right, but now, today, in this very moment. Come, let me show you what life looks like when you allow me to lead. You've taken the first step, and I see it, the quiet yes in your heart that whispers, God, I want more of you. I want to live a life that is full, not just busy, full of peace, not just plans, full of meaning, not just motion. That yes is enough to begin. And with that yes, I draw you in, not to overwhelm you, but to teach you how to receive. Living in my blessings isn't about achieving more, it's about aligning more, aligning your heart, your habits, your hopes with my voice. And that alignment begins with faith, not a vague belief, but a real, grounded, personal faith in who I am and how I move. You might think faith is complicated, requiring perfect understanding or profound spiritual credentials, but it's much simpler than that. Faith is the decision to trust me even when you lack all the answers, believing I am still good when the outcome is uncertain, trusting in my presence even when silence persists. You don't need to feel strong to live by faith, you simply need to lean on me. That leaning, that daily choice to believe I am who I say I am, is what unlocks my blessings in your life. Speak to me not only in emergencies, not just when your need is urgent, but continually. Let prayer become your rhythm, your safe place, your lifeline. I'm not waiting for the perfect moment to hear from you, nor am I grading your words. I am listening for your heart. Authenticity draws me in. Speak plainly, speak from where you are. Your voice, even when it trembles, especially when it trembles, brings me delight. You will find that in speaking to me often, your heart will soften, your perspective will shift. You'll begin to see your life not just as a series of events to endure, but as a sacred story we are writing together. And while you speak, remember to listen. My guidance isn't hidden or withheld. I'm not trying to confuse you. I speak through stillness, through gentle nudges in your spirit, through my word that comes alive in your heart. I guide through peace, not pressure. If you feel confused, slow down. I rarely shout, I whisper, I nudge, I repeat myself until you learn to recognize the shape of my leading. And the more you practice discernment, the more you ask, Lord, what do you desire in this? The more familiar my voice will become. Do you desire to live a blessed life? Then learn to follow even when it's uncomfortable. Not because I seek to make things difficult, but because growth invariably requires stretching. Trust doesn't develop in ease, but is forged in tension, in those moments when you can't foresee what lies ahead, yet still choose to move forward with me. That's when your roots grow deep, Your character strengthens, and you realize my plans are not just higher, they are better. And a part of those plans involves transformation, not just provision. I want to bless you, yes, but more than that, I want to make you a blessing. Amen.